Not realize, or do you prefer to ignore? It's easy to realize the type of society that people are forming with great changes of attitude, values, and customs. However, we don't want to realize. We have a wrong visualization to what we believe to be perfection or a good life. This is due more than anything to the impact of social media. The issue of social networks was initially presented as a simple exchange of information between societies, or, for example, was used to enhance education through certain tools that we don't have available. As time passed, we could see that social networks are oriented to objects such as multimedia exchange, blogs, and personal organization, and that today is the fashion from an early age. It is worth mentioning that users are free to choose what seems to be more convenient. That is, they don't lose the benefits of this innovation, and it reaches a point where it becomes a necessity, causing social networks to be updated daily. But that's not all. You lose the good attitude, living with loved ones, respect, attention. Let's focus on the loss of values. As we move from generation to generation, we see how values have lost value within societies. We see how young people lose respect for their elders and how they value things as superfluous as fashion, vanity, superiority, thus losing the sense of cooperation with their peers. All this plays a leading role in the social crisis across world and especially our country, due to the high rates of delinquency, early pregnancies, street children, drug trafficking, and prostitution, among other things that overwhelm us. A society with values is one that continually evaluates the aspects of the norms of a culture that are worth respecting and which are already obsolete, not a monolithic and untouched society. It is true that people are more uninvited than before, that students are more blatant with teachers than before, that norms in general are not followed with such inflexibility, but this precisely reveals that we live in a society with more values than ever before. These rules were not followed because people gave more values but fear, both punitive and social. Don't teach a neckline because everyone will call you a bitch on the street is not having more values. Do not question the teacher because he will give you a ruling hand and then you cannot renounce for aggression. Is not having more values. No one, absolutely nobody, observes even for a few minutes around. No one sees what could be happening as serious or intense as this is, because all have stopped giving value to things and people close to live in the virtual world. It seems that one is only because, despite being close to the others, they are absent. A vacuum is felt, and if we try to prove it, they will see that I'm not mistaken. We live in an era. That era to which we must stop and learn to continue, progress as a society. And finally, can you tell me, do not you realize or do you prefer to ignore?